Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to come on here for a quick. I just wanted to touch on, all the tariffs that's going on, and Donald Trump, and everyone's very conflicted with whether or not it's a good idea or a bad idea. Some are saying it's because of him. He's killing the economy. He's killing crypto. I just want to give you my opinion, and I've had this discussion with so many family members and friends, and it's kind of driving me nuts. I'm just gonna put it out there for everybody. Unless you understand the big picture of what's going on in the world, and I mean, you got to really understand the economy. You can't have one aspect of it or understand one piece of the puzzle. You got to really, really understand the global economy and the situation that we are facing. We are on the verge of global economic collapse. And if we don't do something very soon, drastic, then we're going to have global economic collapse. And nobody, and I mean nobody, wants that. You don't know what that entails. You know, it's bad. It's bad. And so we have a couple of choices here. We can carry on the way governments have carried on and keep printing money and not stop the money spending and not stop government spending and keep government big and keep inflation rate going up, or we can use one of the very few tools that the governments have in their toolbox. Now, the governments really only do have a few tools in their toolbox to fix economic crisis. They can raise or lower interest rates. They can tax the people directly. They can print money, or they can tariff other countries. Now, if you tariff other countries, like Donald Trump's doing, sure, you're going to have short-term pain. If you don't tariff other countries and you tax people or you print more money, you're going to have short-term pain and long-term pain. There's no fix in that situation. What Donald Trump is doing is giving us short-term pain for eventual long-term gain, for eventual long-term prosperity. And I wish other countries would actually follow suit. I wish Canada would follow suit, because what made United States and Canada strong was printing money. Producing goods. If you produce goods like we used to back in the day, producing the cars, producing the fridges, stoves, microwaves, all the things that the United States used to produce, that's what made them the world national currency. That's what made them the national reserve currency. That's what made them the world superpower, because they produced everything that the world wanted. But now the United States and the Western nations have become rich, and so they offshore all their production to poor countries where they can get cheap labor. But that doesn't help us, doesn't keep businesses and jobs and good things back home here. So you got to look at what's going on in the big picture of things globally and understand that, we haven't seen banks fail and the cost of living go up more than 3 times what it was prior to COVID for nothing. In the first year of COVID, the United States of America printed more money than has ever been printed in the history of the United States of America. Think about that. More money printed in the first year of COVID than in all of the United States history of America, okay? So what are we going to do? Just print more money? Tax the people? Make them pay for it? There are no other answers. I challenge anybody, and I've been challenging everyone. I challenge anybody. If you have a fix better than tariffing other nations, go ahead. What that does is incentivizes people to bring production and businesses back home. Sure, it doesn't happen overnight. Sure, it might take a few years, but it's going to happen. When I go to the grocery store and I have a choice to buy produce from Canada, I'm in Canada, so produce from Canada or produce from the United States of America, I'm going to buy local. It's going to be cheaper and it's going to be good. And if things are too expensive to buy that are imported, I'm not going to buy them. And what does that force other companies to do? It forces them to bring production back home. And if you want to get cheap labor and offshore your production, then that's fine. But you're going to pay the cost of bringing it back here. We got to look at things for what they are, guys. It's so quick and easy. Everyone's so quick and easy to say, oh, he's an idiot, he's this, he's that, he's a moron. Get a better understanding of the economy and the global situation in which we face. We are on the verge of global economic collapse. If we have global economic collapse, you know what happens? Bad things, very bad things. Serious civil unrest, serious wars, serious everything. No food in your grocery stores, no nothing. neighbors killing neighbors for anything they have. We do not want that. What we want is a sound economy, an economy that is backed by the production of the country in which we live. So anyway, I didn't write a script for this, and I just wanted to come out and excuse me, guys, it's late. I just wanted to come out and say that I've been arguing with family and friends about this, and everyone's insulting Trump and saying he's a fucking moron. Even people that used to support him and wanted him to be in office. And all I can tell you is get a better understanding of the economy. Get a better understanding of the world in which you live. We are on the verge of so many bad things. And if those were to happen, you would be begging Trump to come back and do what he's doing now. We are going to feel short-term pain. You might see prices increase. But even if he didn't do it, you would have seen that anyways. And far, far worse. So I challenge you all, go ahead and leave a comment in my comment section. If you have a fix to the economy other than tariffing other nations, please tell me. What can you do other than raise interest rates or lower interest rates, print money, or tax the people? Those are the tools the government have in their toolbox to fix any economic crisis. There is not many other things you can do. There's nothing else you can do. And if you think there are, I challenge you to go ahead and put it in my comment section. All right, guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night.